It's Ash from Super Videos back for another video for The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at a new theory regarding how Carol can find and reunite with Daryl in the Daryl Dixon spinoff in France. There is a very interesting recent theory that says it's possible that Carol was actually captured and Daryl is gonna go on a rescue mission in the second season to find her and reunite with her. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break this theory down. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. So of course, in the premiere episode, we did get a glimpse at this boat, which has what appears to be shipping containers inside of it. Now, granted, this is a smaller boat than the one that Daryl was most likely on, where he actually fell into the water and possibly washed ashore to France later on. But obviously, this is where we got the reveal that Jeanette, who's a French female lieutenant in charge of some French soldiers, is actually getting scientists to do some experiments on the walkers for her. Let's talk about Daryl Dixon. In the recent trailers and teasers, we did see Daryl was in some sort of a boat where he was attacked by what appears to be a variant walker. This is, like I said, where he jumped out of the boat into the water and most likely washed ashore to France later on. Now, this is obviously a flashback before Daryl got to France. But at this point, if Carol was with Daryl in his mission and they got separated, Daryl would most likely go back looking for Carol. But that is not what's happening right now. And obviously, like I said, Jeanette is capturing walkers, doing experiments on them. So I'm assuming that Daryl Dixon unwillingly and coincidentally ran into this group and got into the boat. I don't think that he was necessarily there to do anything about what they were doing. So I think that these two things are separate, but they're related at the same time. But when it comes to whether Jeanette and her group possibly captured Carol at some point, I would say that although it's a cool theory, it's a little out there. And the reason why is there's a few things that need to happen for that to really make sense. One, why would they capture Carol? What does Carol have that they might need? You know what I mean? So it doesn't really make sense for them to capture Carol at that point before Daryl gets to France. However, what if this ends up happening later on? Now, one thing I want to mention quickly here, in one of the teasers, they did show Daryl talking to someone, likely Carol, telling her that he is in Maine, near the coast, saying that they're gonna see each other soon, in like a couple of days or something. So here's what I'm thinking. I think Daryl most likely was planning on reaching Carol and finding her in Maine in the United States, and that's where he ran into that group, Jeanette's group, and got separated and ended up near Europe, where he washed ashore to France. Now, when it comes to then how does that explain how Carol gets there? What if, now that Jeanette knows that Daryl Dixon is responsible for what happened to her test subjects, she somehow figures out where the boat that Daryl was on was coming from and goes back there, goes to the United States, where she finds Carol, who's in the United States looking for Daryl in Maine near the port where Daryl was talking about, or the coast, I should say. So that would definitely explain how she gets captured. It's not that she was in France and got captured. She was back home in the United States. Jeanette's group went back there looking for clues about who Daryl is, and that's where they stumbled upon Carol and brought her back to Europe. So that's definitely an interesting theory that could work depending on the direction they go with it and how it comes together. But it's definitely intriguing. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to say in this video. I'm interested to know your thoughts and opinions, so share that in the comment section below. If you like this video, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.